All right, so let's quickly look at this Excel function, which is called the VLookup. We've already looked at the HLookup in Microsoft Excel, and now the VLookup is something similar to that, but in this case, the VLookup is kind of a pre-made function. But just as we saw in the HLookup, where we said that the H stands for horizontal, the VLookup, the V stands for vertical. All right, so it allows us to search across columns, unlike the other ones that we were looking at, the different rows in horizontal from left to right. In this case, it searches from top to bottom. And also in the HLookup, we were able to see that the lookup value is usually found in the first column of our table. That's our table array. In our case, when we are using the VLookup searches across the lookup value in the vertical first column. All right, please take note, the first was the H lookup is the first row. All right, but this one is going to be in the first column in our table array. Right, so it selects the cell where search values will be entered. Then the table array, this is a table range including all the cells in the table, and also we have this column index here, so the data which has been so if you have worked on the H lookup, which I advise that if you've not, you have to go back to look at it. Now when you are done, come over to the VLookup. It's something similar that we are looking at. Then for the range lookup, we have a boolean value which is either true or false, and we say that the true, all right, gives us approximate match, and then the false will give us exact match, and we are always advised to use the false value as boolean. So let's quickly go to Excel. We have something that we are going to be working on, all right, which is a data set. We will be practicing this VLookup. So we have here, this is the first column. Please take note, we are going to be working with this table array, and this table array, we have to, please take note, we said that using the first lookup. In fact, let's just create a list, right? Because this is the first column that we are going to be looking at. So please, let's create a list here. So click on this cell and then go to your data, go to data validation. Let's create list. Then for the source, we are going to select from agent A to agent L. You can either hit enter or click on that button and click OK. So right here we have our buttons, and we can select all the agents from here. All right, so this is going to be our lookup value, this particular cell. So let me select the agent A. So this is going to be our lookup value. Now for the find price, we'll be working with this particular column, and if you want to check the column index here, the column index is from here. We start with 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 value, but let's write our VLookup to see what we have here. VLookup, and then the lookup value is going to be this. It's comma. It says what's the table array. Please select your table array from here to here. With comma, it says what's the column index. So since you are looking at the price, you are going to find the price. The column there is going to be 4, and then with our boolean value here, false, close your bracket and hit enter. So we have our value here to be $20. Now in your case, it's because I've already formatted this cell. You may be having something, let's clear format, you may be having something like this 20. So what I did here was to simply go to here to change this to currency English, and then I can then centralize this. All right, then for the customers, we are going to do something similar, but since in our customer we are looking at the column index here, which is 4, well, since we are going to be searching for customers, to find customers in this data set, we will be using index of 5. Please, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, please take notes. Let's copy this, and then let's paste it D. And then instead of 4 here, we just select 5. All right, so hit enter. So we have John. Now if we change from agent to agent B, we can see here that our values automatically updated itself from here. So you can as well as centralize this, right? Then for this particular one, let's further format this. Go to format cell. All right, this is going to be currency. Leaving it in dollar. So let's centralize everything here. So select for agent F, we have this. So what happens is that if you are working with large data sets and then you are asked to find certain values using the lookup values here, let's say find an agent, let's say we have a whole lot of records or columns here, and you cannot possibly just picture out, let's say, a particular name of a person here and then trace all the values. You just want to filter out all their values at a go. So what you do, you can use this VLookup, right? Or we have a student and then you're asked to select a particular student so you can get all the records of that student displayed. So what you do is you use this VLookup.